Hey guys, welcome to BLONITY Daily. First, little disclaimers, no financial advice, my own opinion and estimates. My estimates could be completely wrong. Don't trust, always verify, understand the numbers, be aware of scammers, and you know the best how to invest your money. Please be aware that I'm invested in Hive Blockchain, Argo Blockchain, Bitfarms, Hut8, KR1, Mara, Riot, and DMG Blockchain. Okay, let's jump right into it. So wow, Bitcoin is close to the all-time high. The old all-time high is at 58,400. And we are now at 56,755. We were above 57,000 today. So yeah, there are rumors about Oracle that they bought a lot of Bitcoin, and yeah, they will announce it today when they have their financial presentation there. So yeah, we will see. It's just rumors, but it would be nice. They're talking about 70,000 Bitcoins. The rumors, yeah, that this could bring Bitcoin a new all-time high. But if it's not confirmed today, then I think we will get a drop because a lot of people expect this right now. Yeah, we will see. But overall, Bitcoin looks very nice here. The MACD now is crossing positive. It's confirmed now. Yeah, the RSI is rising here, close to the 70. So yeah, it looks very nice. Ethereum is, yeah, today not so big. But yeah, I think it's taking a breather right now, and yeah, soon it's going up again. Polkadot also very strong. It had a breakout here from this sideways action here. So I expect big moves from Polkadot when Bitcoin makes a new all-time high. Yeah, and then we have our miners here. First, let's talk about KR1 plus 10, or in the US plus 12%, which is good. So it seems like there's some life in this stock again. I always say this stock is very undervalued when it comes to Web 3.0 DeFi exposure and all these things. I think this is the best stock out there right now and the cheapest. Yeah, but the market has to figure this out. So yeah, we have to wait a little bit for this stock to really moon. I mean, they have 200 million US dollars in assets, and they have like 20 million in staking rewards. I mean, there are a lot of companies starting now with Web 3.0 or with staking, but they are starting right now. And KR1 started in 2016. I mean, they started with very low capital, and now they made like 100x or something like this to have like 200 million in assets. So they're very successful. They know what they're doing. So it's just a matter of time for me. Yeah, and then we have the miners. The interesting thing is today that the Canadian miners here, Hive and Hut, are dropping. For Hive, I don't know really the reason. Maybe this is because of Ethereum. For Hut, I think, yeah, a few things come together today. First of all, the 500 million shelf prospectors. And then Bitfury, there's some selling from Bitfury again, which is not big in my opinion because it's sold privately and so on, and it was announced a few weeks ago. So yeah, but we know it, how this always plays out. These stocks don't move simultaneously with Bitcoin, so the only thing you need is patience right now. When the underlying is moving to the upside, the stocks will follow here. So Bitcoin is doing very good. So yeah, always when this happens, when Bitcoin is up and these stocks are down, this is always a good buying opportunity in my opinion, if you have cash on the sideline. But yeah, you can see it here, all these moves here. We have all this sideways action, and yeah, then comes the breakout here, and then we go up, and then it shoots like crazy for the Hut8 stock. So I expect the same here. I don't know where is the target here. Maybe $20, 20 Canadian dollars, maybe more. We will see. So I'm not scared at all because of one day in red or so. Same with Bitfarms, nothing big. Argo also in red. The US stocks doing a little bit better here. Riot 9%, Mara 6%. Yeah, overall the stocks are not doing so good. We have Banksa again with 23%. So this stock is really taking off in the last 3 days, like close to 100%. So congratulations to you guys when you're in this stock. Yeah, I was aware of this company since 2 months. I talked a little bit about this on my Patreon, but I forgot about this stock. Yeah, it's this exchange in Australia, traded on the TSXV. and yeah, they have huge increase right now in trading volume. So I will wait, and I hope this stock comes down again, and maybe I will take a share there. But it's very difficult to analyze these companies, and I feel a little bit safer with the miners because I'm very good in analyzing them. There's a lot of data and you can calculate everything, but with these exchanges it's a little bit more difficult. So yeah, I will wait maybe for the financials here. Okay, so again, I'm not at all concerned. We know this already. These miner stocks, or all these stocks, are lagging Bitcoin often. So the pressure increases. I hated to say it again, but it's like for the new people here. It's like when you push a ball underwater, the harder you push it, the higher it will jump later. So the longer we go sideways here, or maybe down, the higher it will pop later. So yeah, the only thing you have to do is to do nothing, or maybe buy the dip, or that's what I would do when I have cash. You can do what you want. This is no financial advice here. Okay, so let's move on. There's some news, some stuff here. So first of all, there's this website, bitcoin.de. So it's a German website here. And yeah, you can trade, you can buy Bitcoin there, you can sell Bitcoin there, also Ethereum and some other stuff. It's a very old exchange. I discovered this in 2017, and they started earlier. Yeah, and the interesting thing is the holding is the Bitcoin Group SE. And yeah, they reported that the cryptocurrency holdings are up to 170 million euros, so that's more than 200 million US dollars. Yeah, so the good thing is every trade people are doing on their website here, Bitcoin.de or Bitcoin Group SE, they get a little part of the Bitcoin. This is the fee there, and a little part in fiat. So yeah, they increase their crypto holdings and they get some cash to fund the operation. So it's a very efficient exchange there. It has 900,000 customers, so it's not very big. But yeah, they should have something like 3,000 Bitcoins right now and a lot of Ethereum. And that's why they have 100 or 200 million US dollars in holdings right now. And I was wondering, where is the Bitcoin Group SE on Bitcoin Treasuries? I cannot find it here, so it's missing. So if someone wants to reach out to Bitcoin Treasuries, I think Bitcoin Group SE should be somewhere here, maybe at HUD 8 position here, maybe below, between HUD 8 and Voyager Digital or something like this, because they have now a lot of Bitcoins on the balance sheet. Yeah, then we have JP Morgan. They have something like a cryptocurrency blockchain basket here. And yeah, they say they will put in MicroStrategy with 20%, Square 18%, Riot Blockchain 15%. So this is the only miner here, Riot Blockchain. So this should be very good for Riot Blockchain. Maybe that's why Riot is going up like crazy right now. Very positive for this company. Yeah, then we have Nvidia, which is producing these GPUs for mining, for example. We have PayPal, and so on. Yeah, but the only miner is Riot, which is very interesting in my opinion. Yeah, but I really don't care about JP Morgan because I'm not a big fan of JP Morgan, but I think a lot of other people are caring about what's JP Morgan thinking. I don't really care about this. So I don't think we have news about Mara. Yeah, then we have some big news here from HUD 8. HUD 8 files preliminary base shelf prospectus and registration statement. So HUD 8 is pleased to announce it has filed a preliminary base shelf prospectus with the securities regulatory authorities in each of the provinces and territories of Canada, and a corresponding shelf registration statement on Form F10, the registration statement, with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, under the US-Canada multi-jurisdictional disclosure system, and so on. Yeah, the shelf prospectus, when made final or effective, will allow HUD 8 to offer up to 500 million Canadian dollars of common shares, debt securities, subscription, and so on, with a period of 25 months. So, first of all, 500 million is a lot of money. 500 million Canadian dollars should be like 400 million US dollars. Yeah, some people are afraid again because of dilution and so on. And I always say these companies are no blue chip companies. They do dilute. They do this often. But the stocks are up like 10x since 6 months. So for me, this is okay. And they don't dilute immediately, so they can do it within the next 25 months. And I like this move right now, because we can see the stock is only dropping like 3% today. And yeah, they can now act a lot faster. They don't have, again, tell the market about dilution or some new capital raise or something like this. So they can do it when they want, when they need it. And I think this is very good right now, because I think there are a lot of opportunities out there. You can buy new miners, you can buy another company, you can hodl your coins, you can buy a gas turbine, and so on. And that's why you need the cash. And I hope that Hut 8 will not dilute right now a lot, so they will wait for a higher stock price. Then they should dilute and get a lot of cash for the upcoming bear market, for example. So yeah, when the stock of Hut 8, for example, goes to $100 US in this bull market, they don't have to issue a lot of shares for these $400 million US here. And that's what I hope, that they will make a smart move here. But I think so. So I'm not very concerned about this. And here there's this registration statement on Form F10 with the SEC to sell these securities in the US. And so the good thing is we hear a lot about SEC right now when it comes to Hut 8. So yeah, they complete this form in F10 and all these things. So I think we all expect that Hut 8 is going to NASDAQ. And yeah, they need to comply with all the SEC rules. So I think we're coming closer and closer to this stuff. I don't know when. It's a week, it's a month, it's 3 months. I don't know. But I think they have a plan with this $400 million US. And I'm very excited about this. So yeah, this is the SEC Form 10. You can read it if you want it. I mean, for me, it doesn't mean very big stuff right now. But I like the word SEC right now. I don't like it usually, but in this topic, I like it. Okay, so let's move on. Yeah, then we have some selling here from Bitfury. The new balance. So Bitfury is holding a lot of shares of Hut 8. I think at the beginning they hold like close to 40 million shares. So now it's down to 21.5 million shares. I mean, they announced it a few weeks ago that they will sell like 8 million shares privately. So I think on the beginning of March they sold 3 million here privately. And yeah, now again 3 million privately. And I think they will sell soon another 2 million. Then they have sold all these 8 million shares. And then they should hold something like 19.5 million shares of Hut 8. I would be happy if they sell more shares, because it's always good, in my opinion, when you don't have one big company which controls a lot of shares. So I'm okay with Bitfury if they sell some more shares, because I'm not very interested in the stock price of Hut 8 right now in the short term. I'm really in it for these big gains at the end of the bull run, and I expect this something like in the end of the year or so. So I'm not big concerned about these short-term price drops. I see it more as a buying opportunity. So for example, if Hive or Argo or Bitfarms rises like crazy and Hut 8 drops because of this, I will swap a little bit more into Hut 8. So I'm not concerned at all here about this. This is known. For me, this is okay. Yeah, then I had some discussion here. First of all, Hut 8 was tweeting about this flare gas stuff here to capture the excess energy and get it. Then Hodl George here, we know him from Bitfury. He said that the flare gas is estimated at 90,000 megawatt problem from the World Bank and UN. I haven't double checked it, but 90,000 megawatt is like 90 gigawatt. So this is the electricity Germany consumes, for example. So this is a lot. This is a lot of energy. I underestimated this. I'm not an expert in flat gas. I know a lot about natural gas, which is the same, but more about LNG, like liquefied natural gas, which is a very big topic right now, or gas-fired power plants and all this stuff. But I have not big information about flare gas, and I think this is a very interesting topic because it's a 90 gigawatt problem, and I think there's a huge opportunity for Bitcoin mining for this, and that's why I think is Bitfury on this. Hut8 DMG blockchain told us that they will operate an operation in Texas or so. And what was interesting is that, I was tweeting what's the potential in Alberta, and Hut8 says, we love Alberta, but the majority of this gas is, for example, in the US. We can see that Hut8 is focusing right now more on the US. Like when we talk about this registration thing with the SEC, when we're talking about these flare gas and all this stuff. So that seems like the strategy right now. Go to the US, or not go to the US, build out Alberta, and expand to the US. And I like this. I like a little bit more diversification. For example, Hive Blockchain is located in Europe, in Sweden and Iceland. They're in Canada, and it's good to be to have more than one location, in my opinion, to have more than one jurisdiction, because there are always risks when the jurisdiction the changes the policies or so. Then you have you could be in trouble at one jurisdiction. Okay, then there's a lot of battle here with Hodl George here because he's selling or Bitfury is selling. But you know my opinion. I don't care about this anymore. This happens. I accepted this. If you don't like this, then you can go to another stock. For me, this is one part right now of Hut8. And if they sell them all, I'm okay with this. I see it as a buying opportunity. If they don't sell, I don't care at all. So not a big deal in my opinion. Let's move on. Then I want to talk a little bit about these gas turbines and all these things, a little bit more technical stuff right now. So yesterday I was talking about this gas turbine on the trailer. I was very surprised about this. And the process for a gas turbine is it seems very easy. It's a compressor, it's a combustion chamber, and it's a turbine. And then you get the electricity here from this turbine. You need the generator there, and then you get the electricity. And you have these exhaust gases, which is also very interesting because from a gas turbine, they're very high temperature. I think they should be like 500 degrees Celsius or something like this, maybe 600. I don't know 100%, but that's why I was an operator at a CCGT power plant, which is a combined cycle gas turbine power plant, and there you have this gas turbine, the process we saw right now, and then you have this hot exhaust, and then you have a heat exchanger, and then you operate a steam turbine and generate additional electricity with a steam process. So I don't think right now this is possible to put a steam turbine process on a trailer, but that would be very cool to have, because from a gas turbine the efficiency is like 35-40%. I think it's 35%, maybe a little bit lower. So from 100% gas you get like 35% electricity and the rest is heat. And when you combine this, you can get above 60% in electricity from 100% gas. So that's a lot more efficient, but it's also very expensive. So I don't think they will do this. But they still have a lot of heat here from this gas turbine. And then I remembered that I was writing a thesis, and when I studied 10 years ago energy economics about the organic Rankine cycle, which is it works. It's a process like the steam process from a steam turbine, but it's operating with an organic fuel. And with this stuff here, is there a picture or something like this? I thought I had a picture there. Okay, no picture right now. But you can use the heat to generate electricity. You can use waste heat. For example, waste heat recovery. You can use a biomass power plant or a gas motor or something like this. You can use geothermal plants, solar thermal plants. So the interesting stuff is you can use heat with the 100 degrees or below 100 degrees Celsius, so like 90 degrees or something like this. So you don't need like 500 degrees or so, but it's more efficient when you have higher temperatures. The problem is this stuff is not cheap. This organic Rankine cycle. Where is the efficiency? Yeah, with high temperature, about like 300 degrees Celsius, you get 20% of electricity out of the heat, which is very nice. You can get 24%. So it would be nice to use some waste heat or heat from the gas turbine or so with the organic Rankine cycle to generate Bitcoin from this electricity. And with low temperature here, like 90 to 150 degree, the efficiency is at 6 to 10% of in electricity. Yeah, but it's not a big efficiency here, so you need a lot of heat to generate some electricity here. Yeah, but it's basically for free. You only need these ORC technology there, which is not cheap. I know this. We can go there. No, we cannot see it here. But I think that would be a very interesting thing. I was thinking about using the heat of the miners, but I think the temperature is too low. I think it's maybe 40 degrees Celsius or something like this. So I don't think that you can generate electricity efficiently there. But yeah, with all these other heat from a gas turbine, for example, or from a gas motor, or from industrial heat, or from biomass or geothermal, you can generate a lot of Bitcoin with this ORC cycle technology. There are companies, they offer this. Yeah, I cannot find it right now. Okay, very interesting stuff. So let's move on, talk a little bit about data. Bitcoin, yeah, it's very high right now, for 57,000. No big changes here in the fees, so they're still low. The hash rate is at 150 exahash, so no big increase here. Mining profitability at 38 cents per day per terahash right now. And yeah, the address is richer than $1 at 32,300,000. New all-time high here again. We have Ethereum mining profitability 10 cents per day per megahash. The fees are above 10,000 ETH, which is nice. So yeah, the mining data is looking very good. They're making a lot of money, our miners right now. Then the next difficulty adjustment is expected within 8 to 9 days. The last one was negative, which is very good, 1.3%. And the next one should be at 1.6 to 2.9%. So it looks like we have another not big increase here in the difficulty, which helps us a lot. And all our miners, they are expanding the capacity now. So they're mining the same or even more Bitcoins right now than they did before, which is not typical for a bull market because usually the hash rate is increasing like crazy. But this can happen, especially when the Chinese wet season is there in April or so. I expect a big rise in hash rate, but until then we can mine a lot of Bitcoin with our companies. Okay guys, so I think that's it for today. Thank you very much and see you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.